Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode on the C podcast with its new series on Excon 2023. Today, I'm delighted to host Mr. BKR Prasad from Tata Hitachi on this show. Just to tell briefly about Mr. Prasad, Mr. Prasad is the General Manager Marketing at Tata Hitachi. By education, he is a mechanical engineer from the Osmania University, Hyderabad, and a postgraduate degree in management from the XLRI Jamshedpur. He has been part of the Tata Hitachi for over 25 years, holding key assignments in the area of sales, marketing, product development. With his vast and in-depth knowledge about the construction equipment industry, coupled with deep understanding of customer pulse, has led to strategic initiatives in the area of product development, marketing strategies, and introduction of successful products which help consolidating Tata Hitachi's leadership in the Indian construction equipment industry. Mr. Prasad, so glad to have you on this show and to begin the new series on Excon 2023. Welcome to the show. To start our conversation, I would request you to tell us briefly about Tata Hitachi, its business interest in India, a brief about Tata Hitachi.
So, thank you, Dr. Mishra, for connecting with us on this platform. Tata Hitachi, as you already know, we are the leaders in the hydraulic excavator segment in India. So that's a business which we have been pursuing for a long time under partnership with Hitachi. If I were to take you back to a small journey of Tata Hitachi, we started way back in 1961 as a small division under the then Telco, Tata Engineering and Locomotive Company Limited, Telco. We started with the locomotives. The locomotive division was the foundation for the construction equipment, which evolved into construction equipment business subsequently. Way back in 1961 in Jamshedpur in a small shed. And we were dabbling with rope shovels and locomotives for some years. The engagement with Hitachi Construction Machinery, HCM Japan, took roots in 1984 through a technology collaboration agreement with them, which is when we brought in the hydraulic excavator concept into Indian market. From then, this joint venture between Tata Motors and Hitachi Construction Machinery, Japan, 84 to 2023, it is, and I'm very happy to point out or make a note of it here, that this is probably the longest standing joint venture in the Indian history.
Fantastic.
No other equipment category, whether be it automobile, be it two-wheelers, be it four-wheelers, commercial vehicles, you don't have any joint venture standing together, working hand in hand for such a long time. Most of these foreign companies have entered India through an Indian arm, and over the next decade or so, or 2 decades, you have seen both partners splitting and forming their own business ventures. But I think Tata Hitachi is probably the only name in India where both the joint venture partners are committed into this company, and that I think is the biggest strength for this outfit, which today goes by the name of Tata Hitachi. We have two very strong parents, Tata Motors, who bring in the value of leadership with trust, and Hitachi Construction Machinery, which provides the cutting edge technology, and their tagline is reliable solutions. So we have a reliable solution coupled with the trust factor of Tata Hitachi, which is what has put this brand team into the leadership position continuously, despite several competitions coming and challenging us over the years. Correct.
And
Right.
now coming to 2023, Excon 2023, which is the 12th edition. I mean, we are expecting, I think, a much bigger display area, probably at least 20-30% more number of visitors thanks to post-COVID scenario, and happening at the right time. I think December, normally this late November, December is the great time for the Excon to happen.
Yes.
So I think the industry is looking forward to this. And take us through your plan for Excon 2023 in terms of what is your broad plan, what you're planning to do, and how many machines you're going to display, and so on.
See, Excon, we have been a part of Excon since its inception, and we definitely value it as a place where you can showcase all your newer technologies, your products that can be offered to the customers. We have always found that Excon as a brand has really grown in its size and stature over the years. The any all the stakeholders of within the CE space connect with Excon very well, and definitely yes, it is an area where we can engage with all kinds of stakeholders. The customers definitely who turn up large in numbers, vendors. Then you have the participation from the government side. There's a big then there's a big draw from the defense,
Hmm.
who come and visit these stalls. Financiers play a major role. Plus, all these we have a huge turnout in terms of the foreign vendors,
Hmm.
who come in and set up their shops. So overall, I think this is a very good platform where you can engage with every possible stakeholder in the industry. And Tata Hitachi has always been playing a leading role in terms of using Excon to, connect with all the stakeholders concerned. We are normally in the outdoor, so we continue to be in outdoor in this edition also in the orange lot. OD5 is where we are, about 2,000 square meters of area is what we are covering. We have a very large lineup of exhibits. More than 15 exhibits will be there on display, which will be a mix of our standard conventional machines that we have been selling, which the customers know about. There are a lot of new features that we have introduced. So you will see the popular Tata Hitachi range of equipment in their new avatar with a new branding that we will be launching with Excon. I would not at this point in time like to divulge too many details of it,
I know.
but then for all the obvious reasons. But then the customers definitely can expect to see. We Tata Hitachi, as you know, has been a very old brand in India, so we have a very strong customer connect. So during all our engagements, there are a lot of requirements that we keep gathering from our customers, and this Excon we will be able to showcase all the listening learning that we have captured from our customers. They have got translated into the product features and product specifications. Several improvements that are coming up, which we will be able to showcase here. So that's on one part of it.
Okay.
The other area is yes, definitely there will be a variety of attachments that
Hmm.
we will be showcasing. Traditionally, the Indian market has been known for the standard configuration machines rolling out of the factories. But of late, if you see, there is a good demand for customized machines.
Hmm.
And in our opinion, the future in this country will the growth drivers will largely tomorrow will be coming out of these customized machines.
Hmm.
So, so there is a huge array of attachments and customized machines that we will be showcasing at Excon. Uh, we
When you say
are
customized, what exactly you mean? Is it basically with respect to particular application?
Yeah. So there are a lot of variety of attachments that are coming in, which cater to various kinds of application end use.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
typically when we say attachments, we think about rock breakers, but that is
Mm,
what the market not typically knows. But then there is a huge, large, lot of a variety of attachments where the machine can be used for various a very specific application, which is, for instance, if I were to give you an example,
mm,
one big demand driver in the market today is you have the new vehicle disposal system which
mhm,
has been launched by initiated by the government of India, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, more beyond 20 years, the machine has to be scrapped. So there is a drive that all the commercial vehicle dealers of various automobile manufacturers, the dealers are now working towards setting up their remanufacturing or remanufacturing facilities,
okay.
right? So we are coming up with an application specific model to
Mhm.
cater to this requirement.
That's very good. Okay.
So, so that is a fully customized machine. Apart from
Mm,
that, there are a lot of variety of attachments that we are showcasing there, which are towards waste management, which are
mm.
towards solid waste management, towards recycling. There are various themes around which we are coming up with these attachments. So that's going to be a big draw. Of course, we also have an exclusive section on spare parts
Mhm.
where promoting the usage benefits of using genuine parts, genuine filters, genuine oils. So there's one section on that. So yes, very excited because we are showcasing a lot of exhibits which are all tuned towards the benefiting the customer and making sure that the customer's payback or his ROI improves.
Okay.
So
Now that we are probably looking at the new emission norms coming up, probably sometime next year. Um, so with respect to that, are we going to see something new coming from your portfolio now on a display? Probably you may not be ready to sell right now, but is there any plan like that?
see, on excavators, as you may already be aware, we don't have any regulatory norms still kicked in
Correct.
India.
Correct.
Wheeled equipment, currently the industry is following the BS4 norms.
Correct.
There is a notification for BS5 norms to be kicking in from 1st April 2024. The industry association has requested for reschedulement of this. It is under discussion with the ministry. We don't have a notification out as yet. Uh, However, this so in the back end, we are making sure that or the entire wheeled equipment is gearing up for the meeting the BS5 regulations as of now. But in this particular edition of Excon, we will our wheeled equipment will stay put with the BS4 as far as the emission norms are concerned. But apart from that, we have several other features that are built into this machine, which will translate or flow into the new BS5 machines also. So those features will be on display. We'll be
Okay.
talking about them. We'll be showcasing those features. But the emission norms will continue to be the engines that are powering this equipment will continue to be at the current BS4 level.
Okay.
There is also a big drive towards alternate fuels.
Mm-hmm.
Last edition of Excon,
Yes.
we had a CNG powered backhoe loader which was on display.
Yes.
There is also a lot of traction in the market. I would, if I can use that word, or enthusiasm, or a lot of talks in terms of the electric powered machines as an alternative. There is a lot of work happening on the hydrogen cell as an alternate fuel. Uh, Commercialization of these technologies
Mm-hmm.
in India, right? Because be it CNG, be it battery powered excavators, in terms of availability of the charging infrastructure for electrics or CNG refill. I think we are far from those situations still.
Mm.
So commercialization will still take some time. But in terms of the making a statement to the market that yes, we have the necessary wherewithal, we will have some displays to make a statement that as a OEM we have the technology within Tata Hitachi and also with the backup from Hitachi construction machinery. We will have some displays on at Excon.
Okay, you earlier mentioned about specific attachments for different applications. Now we know that I think from the Government of India policy, there's a lot of focus on road network as well as the railways. I think almost similar kind of investments in both the sectors. So, are you also looking at some applications with respect to railways as well?
In fact, we have already selling some solutions.
Okay.
For the dedicated rail freight corridor (DFC),
Mm-hmm.
they needed an excavator or a solution to lay the rails, the
Okay.
steel rails. So we have modified one of our flagship models is the Tata Hitachi EX200LC. So
Okay.
we have modified that equipment for laying of the rails, and
Okay.
we have sold a few machines, and they are successfully already working in that application.
Okay.
The other major application coming out of these railways expansion projects is the poles for electrification.
Mm-hmm.
They need something. So we have auger attachments, which can be mounted on our excavators for drilling those holes for the electrification lines. So
Okay.
some of the augers will be on display. Yeah. So we are already providing some solutions, and those also will be on display here
Okay. That's great. Okay.
for us.
Okay. You mentioned that you have been part of all the excons since the first one. So, have you been able to track how things are in terms of, let's say, number of visitors turnout, or the I don't know whether you're able to measure the ROI of these events in terms of really converting into business. Is there some intelligence which is captured? You may not share everything, but in terms of percentage, if you are willing to talk.
Very objectively speaking, this is a platform to showcase, what are all the new products, new features that you are packaging your machine with. This is a platform where you can gather very good customer feedback.
Yes.
You showcase what you have with you in terms of the new set of features and specifications and offerings. Customer is when he is visiting Excon, the customer also comes with a different kind of a mindset. He is
Mm-hmm.
also coming to explore what's new, right?
Right.
And customer is not really coming here with a commercial mindset. The
Mm.
customer is also his thinking is also tuned towards what's new, or what are the kind of challenges that the customer faces at site, and he's also trying with that mindset to find those solutions. So we see Excon more as a platform where you can trade and exchange ideas, thoughts.
Yeah,
And
definitely a great opportunity for brand building and creating a great perception about your brand.
Excon definitely will bring in a lot of buzz into the market. I think
Mm.
the role where Excon, the role played by Excon is in terms of creating that small energy, enthusiasm, that gets injected into the system. I think that
Correct.
is the role which Excon plays, and that I'm sure this Excon also will play its role in terms of creating the much needed push.
And on a lighter note, I think all the CFOs will be very happy to spend that money because the industry will anyway grow.
True, true, true.
Yes. Yes, I think it was fantastic talking to you to get a understanding your insight about the industry and also the overall insight about Hitachi's operation. And I'm sure we will have a very, very successful XCon 2023 for Hitachi as well as for the entire industry. Thank you for investing your valuable time for this conversation and looking forward to meeting you in person in Bangalore.
Thank you, Dr. Mishra. It was a pleasure to connect with you on this platform. There is a lot of excitement within Tata Hitachi, and with whatever customer interactions we have had, everybody is looking forward to engaging on the Excon platform. So we are all excited about it, and definitely we are looking forward to a very successful event. Successful for all the OEMs, successful for the industry, and all the stakeholders who will be connecting there. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
having
Thank
Tata
you.
Hitachi on your platform.
Thank you. Pleasure is mine, sir. Great honor to host you.
Thank you.